First of all, I'd like to thank our host, Swami Ji, the laughing monk, who laughed today. Laugh is one of the most amazing therapies that exists, and it's free. But I'm here to talk about energy and who am I? Who is Eleonora? Actually, I'm not Eleonora. I am consciousness. I am what Jesus liked to say, a beautiful thought in the mind of God. So is you, and everyone here. We are a beautiful thought in the mind of God. And what we are doing here, when our soul, our oversoul decided to incarnate here, only a little portion comes to this body. And then you ask, are you your body? Your body is not alive or dead. It's animated by your spirit. And that animation happens at one point in time. Who here believes that your soul was created at the moment of conception? Raise your hand. Who thinks was before? Wow, I think everybody is in a good place. Yes, we exist before the body. We continue existing during the body, but not completely in the body. Only a little portion of our soul comes to the body, and the higher self, the oversoul, is always connected and try to direct us to our next best step. And then our souls, our body, our cells, each one of our cells knows what to do. They are intelligent and they are connected to the divine source of wisdom, and they have something to do, and they know exactly what to do. The only thing we have to do is allow the light, the universal love and life energy to move through our body. The only time when things goes wrong is when we put blockages and the light is not able to move through. What are those blockages? They are low vibrational emotions that come from our thoughts. When you have a thought that you, based on your perception, you give an emotion of fear, that's a vibrational frequency of 100. Shame is the lowest you can hold and keep your body alive. It's only 20. Our true nature is love, that's 500. 500 lies your abundance, lies prosperity, happiness, joy is 540. So your healing, abundance, happiness is all around love. So I was talking about those blockages. Those blockages are the one that will stop yourselves, that will confuse yourselves. I don't know what to do, I'm not getting enough light, and the cells start to die. That's when we get sick. What Reiki does, Reiki, the practitioner will connect with that flow of light and connect also to your higher self. Your higher self is the one that knows which blockages you are ready to release, exactly which thoughts and beliefs you are holding that is creating those blockages, that are keeping those blockages alive. So during the session, I connect to the energy and to your higher self to move through that energy and release those blockages, those traumas, and then the energy starts flowing again. Sometimes many people say, I went to do a Reiki session, I felt nothing, because the Reiki works first in the upper layer of your body, that's the spiritual, and then mental, emotional, and the physical is the reflection of all the others. Sometimes you can go to a Reiki session and you have like an instantaneous healing. It's already happened with some clients of mine, because they were in a place where they were just ready to release that blockage. I can give an example. For example, one of my clients, they have 3 lumps in her thyroid, and one session, she started tingling in her throat and kind of feeling a burning sensation. 3 days later, I didn't even knew that she had the lumps, because it was the first time we were having a session, and she didn't told me. But 3 days later, she had a checkup, and the lumps wasn't there. Out of 3, there was just one very little. And then I had another session, and let's get rid of that one too. So that's happened. But because she was already ready to release, when I do the Reiki, I always speak through the session, because I'm just the channel to allow your higher self to direct the light through your body. However, your higher self, even your higher self, have limitation, and that limitation is your free will. We are here to learn with our experiences, and all the diseases, everything that we experience in life, bring us a lesson. So many things you need to tell your higher self, okay, I want to complete this lesson, I'm ready. So all my Reiki sessions, I start with consent. I guide you to consent your higher self to use the energy for your highest good. And he knows what is that, but he needs your consent. And another thing that I do, when you release to all the blockages during a Reiki session or a sound therapy, all those amazing alternative healings, they work on the root of the problem. What is great and do a way better and without side effects. So it's like, I would say it's 10,000 better than the system. However, if you do not change your perception about the things, about the problem, because we think all the time, and you are creating all the time with your thoughts. If you don't change your perception, you're gonna just recreate more. That's why in the treatments, I also channel. For example, the first session, I like to channel the higher self, that will give you information about things that it thinks you should know at the moment, or you can come with any specific questions and then you guide there. Or I just had a client that she had a problem in her knee. And it's okay, let's see what your knee wants to tell you. Because our body is always speaking to us a message to call our attention to something. For example, the problem of the knee. That friend, she always been supported by her family, and then she got married, and then she got divorced, she got an alimony, and then there was fight, so she had to give away the alimony. And the day she did, her knee cracked. Knee means support and also direction. So even though she had started a business, she was feeling kind of confident, okay, I can really provide for myself, but there was part of her subconscious that was still thinking that she couldn't, that she needed to rely on somebody else to provide it for her. And that was the message on the knee. And what the knee said was, you need to understand, dear one, that when your father was supporting you, actually you were manifesting his support. You were creating through your thoughts, your belief that he's supposed to support you. Actually, what are you creating? And then later on, your husband, you manifest your husband to support you. Now the only difference is, instead of you manifest somebody else to support you, you can manifest yourself to support you. So the source, the powers always been on you. And that comes from her knee. And then you think, how a knee can talk? All the cells are intelligent and have divine wisdom. It's connected to the divine wisdom. Our knee is composed with many cells. So that you're going to have like an individualized focus point consciousness and a collective consciousness. So your knee, the consciousness of your knee, is a focus point of your oversoul, of your consciousness. So that's why when you direct your intention to talk to your knee, so your knee will respond, because your knee knows everything that's around your knee. It can tap in the divine wisdom to understand what's really going on with your knee. He knows everything that you need to know. So you can heal yourself with your thoughts. I like to say that all the healers, they are just a channel, and most of the time their responsibility is about 20, maybe 40%. All the rest is your work. Is you with your thoughts, your willingness to feel better, to understand why you are anxious, why you are stressed. The root of the stress is worry. And the worry of two things: of lose what you already have, or not being able to get what you think you need. How you can yourself reduce stress? It's very simple. You are here, you are running, doing so many things, 1,000 things at the same time. You are holding your breath. Let's do with me right now. Just stop. If you can close your eyes and be very intentional. Close your eyes, lift your shoulders, fill out your tummy with air, and then you release with some. Do that 3 times. Let's do 2 more times. Breathe in. One more time, breathe in. And you can even add some stretch. Breathe out. Does it make you feel better? But you are in a place that you cannot close your eyes. And you don't want to call too much attention either. But even there, you still can consciously do a deep breathing. I'm here, I'm holding my breath, I'm holding my breath. I can do that because what happens when you hold your breath? The cells who distribute the light through your body is your breath. When you hold your breath, the cells doesn't get enough light. Some will be left without. That's why you get sick too. That's why stress is the cause of 98% of the diseases. The manifestation of the diseases, because they just doesn't get enough light. If there is something already going on, so it's okay, I'm here, the disease take care of me. So let's do a deep breath without nobody noticing. You don't close your eyes, you're here doing what you're doing, and you just I just did a deep breath. I could be just speaking here, and you notice I did because I told you do. But you can be doing anything else and do. It's free. You don't have to call attention of no one. Do that every time you notice you're holding your breath. It will release your stress. If you don't believe me, try for yourself. Go to my YouTube channel or put it in the description of this live, wherever you can find me. I did that and it really worked. That's one way. Another thing is, let me just keep track of the time. We are in a hurry all the time. Take a nap, and you're lazy because you're taking a nap. Do you know what happens when you sleep? You stop the negative thoughts. So you kind of do a restart. You stop the negative thought, and when you are sleeping, we are in our nature, that's love, and we automatically will rise to 500. We will cap in 500 until you remember the first problem you were thinking the day before. So, I'm good with time still. Another thing that you can do is make the point to arrive 5 minutes early in all your appointments. When you are in a hurry, and then you think that you might get late, you get stressed. And the reason why, okay, you get late, who cares? Okay, why you get stressed? Why you don't want to be late? First, the fear of getting judged. Everybody has fear of getting judged, especially when you think they are right. So if you put the intention to get in places 5 minutes before, you may get late for those 5 minutes, but you still have 5 minutes to burn. And that makes something in your subconscious